Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the second live stream of the day. I gotta find it on this one.
The actual number fluctuates depending on the economy and whether Charlie is conscious on the first of the month. But yeah,
There you
Well,
go.
you need to start standing up to him.
please. I think I'm doing plenty.
Is that so?
Okay, Sue, General.
You think he likes unsalted butter? He does not.
You listen to me, Ellen Harper. You are a strong, assertive man. I know
You're gonna have some choices. First thing that comes up around you is choices. 7 of Cups. No longer feeling like your life is stuck, but feeling like things are starting to move forward. You may be spending some time with the Capricorn coming up. Wheel of Fortune. You got some good luck on your side. Good luck washing over your life. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you and sailing on to greener pastures. You could have a new business, job opportunity, or you may be starting something new if you're in school all day. You know, like it depends what you do all day. You have the Magician here, which means that pretty much manifest anything you want, focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Lightning. What does E think of me at the moment?
So, this is the unsalted butter again.
There may be a little bit of regret or feeling bad about something in this situation, and they may feel like they have a long road to go to either fix things or get things back on track. They have a lot of respect for you. They think that you're kind, hardworking, that you have have a lot of potential. You're very capable. They think you're attractive, nurturing, kind, loving, lucky, creative. Chloe, Mark's feelings to me again. Mark's feelings.
You're being silly, Charlie. Melissa is a wonderful girl. They love each other, and she makes me
Thinks that you're attractive, kind,
because the Charlie
well-grounded, stable, down-to-earth, lucky, creative, humble, peaceful. Attractive comes up again. Spiritually connected and intuitive. Sand. General money for the week coming up. General money. Ten of Pentacles. If you've been waiting on a settlement or you've been waiting for a large sum of money, it should show up this week. If not, you have money coming in, and it could be unexpected money. It also looks like you may be focused on a new job, business endeavor, or you may have some kind of an idea that's very practical. It may be a long road, but it does look like it would be very profitable. Nine of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles is excellent when it comes to money. Money flowing in and unexpected money showing up. Jessica, do you see me being successful in August?
This is my house. That's yours. Mine. And the fact is, if Melissa moves in, that means you've got more people living here than I do. So, there's a principle involved.
Yes, you have success in August. Definitely. NX, how does Sharik feel after our argument last week? Well, a little anxiety around the situation. A little out of sorts, a little upside down, a little bit weak. But the good news here is there's persistence, and there's strength around the situation, so you guys should get past it. He may be feeling a little off, but you guys are going to get past it. Things work themselves out. Sand, love for the week. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Bring in a new soulmate relationship. A personal transformation comes in with respect. Be careful that, well, this could be what you're walking away from, a third-party situation. Careful you don't find yourself in a third party situation, but that could be what you're leaving behind. It happens a lot. When something's not working and somebody makes a decision that they want to move forward and they shut the door on it, their life tends to move forward very quickly. I can't swear this is all going to happen in 1 week because it's a lot, but the people that get stuck are the people that are like, yeah, I'm over it. I blocked him, but then but they're really wanting him to come back. You know, that kind of a thing. Though that kind of drags it out, or they do things like, yeah, it's over. I don't want to see him anymore, but I need him to come over and bring me my sweater I left there, or some kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just gonna call to ask him to uh, fix the light bulbs, change the light bulbs. Like that kind of situation that you're not letting go of will prolong. It will go. It will continue forever. But this looks like for you, you're like, this isn't working for me. It's going into the past. And you cut off that energy and something new comes in really quick. And it could be an air sign if you're not with anyone right now. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Samantha, General. Feeling like life is moving forward quickly and you have money flowing in. Four of Wands is very positive. So this could be spending time around the happy home, entertaining, changing homes, upgrading your home. It also could be an engagement. If you've been seeing somebody regularly, you may take your relationship to the next level. Being that this is general, it's not always so easy to pinpoint exactly what the card means because there's many different meanings. But it looks like you are setting up boundaries, laying down the law, expressing what you expect from people and getting what you want. You also may have a creative project around you, and you could be spending some time with the Pisces that's like significant. It doesn't have to, it just may be a friend, but it's somebody who's significant. Jessica, can my Sag see me being in his life? I get a 33% chance, yes. Elizabeth, career and love next 30 days. Okay, if you've been feeling a little stuck in the mud recently, that's moving into the past. You have money flowing to you and you have some cause for celebration. You could either get a new job, get a raise, a bonus, something like that. Knight of Pentacles is bringing in more money and it's like steady. You know, it's usually not a bonus because it's usually flowing, you know. When it comes to love, you've got a couple of people around you. You're prepared. You've got a Libra, you got a Virgo, you've got an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be a little stressed out and a little bit undecided about what you want to do, but I think overall you're ready to leave for greener pastures. If you're not getting what you want, or if things aren't working out for you with whatever's going on right now, you may decide to try something different. Mr. Maurice. Oh, thank you. Is it too much to view and request readings every other day? No, you could ask questions whenever you want. You know, I think that it's like, generally speaking, I think sometimes people will drive themselves crazy, and I've done it myself with like asking questions too much, or going to card readers or having cards done. And I mean, I just think that sometimes it's like too much. But no, you could, you know, what I think it's dangerous about card readings more than anything is if someone's going to a lot of different card readings and they have to do with like emotional things, like if somebody is like hanging on to a relationship that's really stagnant, and like I'll hear stories like, oh, but they said that this is my twin flame and you know he's supposed to treat me like this, and I'm like, yo, and you're not supposed to be abused. You're not. Things may be a little bit messy, you know, like things could be a little upside down, but I don't think you're supposed to be abused. Or it shouldn't take years. You shouldn't wait your whole life hoping that one person is gonna like get their act together because somebody told you that it's supposed to be like this. But I think if you're just asking, you know, questions that are like, like you're asking about your job, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You got to use discretion, but I think it's okay. I mean, I still see. I just went yesterday, and I saw. I went yesterday. I had my cards done. I don't do it every day, but when I go for like a half-hour appointment. One question. It's all right. All right. May I have a reading on my current job? If there was something disappointing around the job, or if you had words or some kind of a, whatever it was, meeting, something that was annoying or disappointing, that's going into the past. Moving forward, it looks like you have the world at your feet, and you're leaving either regret behind or disappointment and negativity behind. Moving forward, Nine of Pentacles indicates more money comes in. Six of Pentacles would indicate that you're being better compensated or you're being more appreciated. The Fool is a new journey. Now, a new journey, I would think that either you would get a promotion or you could be offered another job. And it would be, with the Nine of Pentacles, something where you would be making more money, it would be a better position. So there's room for growth here, and it could be happening quick. Yeah, I think people, when I first years ago, I used to go for readings, and the one woman that I used to go to said, you don't really need to come back more than every 3 months. That's what she said. And then at one point I was going through a really tough time. Me and one of my friends, both of us were going through a really tough time. Like, we used to go a lot. This was a different woman. And she said that the reason why, and she tried to throw my friend out once because my friend had gone like on Tuesday, and then she was trying to go back again on Friday. And she was like, listen, you were just here. I don't have anything else to tell you. I told you everything. But my friend was like, no, I have an appointment. I need to talk to you. So that woman said, she goes, I don't turn people away because sometimes they need to talk to someone. They need someone's opinion, and it's how they deal with life. So that's why, like, her opinion is, like, you could go as often as you want because she feels like sometimes people need it. It's not really, like, I think when it comes to, like, emotional things, like, that's where, like, the people feel the need for it. I don't think that people feel so much of a need for it for other, in other areas of their life. Not, sometimes, but anyway. Anyhow, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Emin, what is the soul contract between me and Em? I don't know soul contracts. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe in all that stuff because, like I just said before, people get told a lot of things to keep them in places where they're chasing after somebody who's not showing up. And I don't know why people do that. I don't know if it's because it keeps the person coming back and asking questions. I don't know why. But according to the cards here, it looks like there is anxiety around the situation, and one or both of you is moving past it. And that whoever decides to move past it is prepared. I can't read anybody's soul contracts. I don't know if I believe in that kind of stuff. And I feel like sometimes people want to hold on to something that isn't working. And I don't know why, but people do it. They do it all the time. So I would be very careful with the idea of thinking that there is some sort of a soul contract between you and anyone that has to keep you in a position where you're not getting what you want. And it comes up all the time. Constantly I hear it. I hear it all the time. I would say be very careful. There may be an argument around the two of you, but then the sun comes out, so the argument blows over. But I'm not convinced that there is, and I don't really buy into that anyway, this whole, like, things that are meant to be and soulmates and this stuff, because it just seems like people use this stuff to just stay in situations that aren't working. sleeping, so. Like, I can understand it. Like, if people, like, they have a fight, they break up. But sometimes, like, there will be people where it's like years have gone by and this person is not giving you what you need. I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general. And I'll hear things like, well, I'm manifesting him. Well, yeah, but are you? I mean, because when? Like, I hear it a lot. Or I'll hear things like, yeah, well, he's my twin flame, so this is how it's supposed to be. And I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. And we also have free will in this world, so you could come up to a situation and choose not to do it. You know, like even with like what the cards say, the opportunity could be there, but you could turn around and say, fuck it, I don't want to go out with him, or I don't want to take that job. I had a friend that used to do that all the time. He would have readings done. They would predict that he's going to get the job. He would get the job, and then he would quit like after 3 days. And then he would be like, well, I thought I was going to have a job. Yeah, you got the job, but you quit. So whose fault is that? But of course, nothing was ever his fault. It was always somebody else's fault. Jessica, is there any negative people around me? Yes, there's negative people around all of us. Not only that, but they say that negative entities attach to people that are at low vibrations. So you can't stay away from all the negativity. You can just do your best to defend against it. Surround yourself with a white light, sage yourself, take salt baths, wear Florida water, wear black crystals, wear clear quartz crystal to protect yourself from it. But you can't eliminate negative people. They're everywhere. And low vibration people can call it, I mean, anybody can call in negative entities. I mean, they're around. But yeah, there are negative people around everyone. There's no avoiding that. You may have a Capricorn, especially around you, that's very negative, or that has a lot of bullshit going on. Negative, low vibration people call in stuff like that, but we pass things off to one another. That's why they say, like, if somebody gives you something, and I don't even think like this, I would never think like it. I try, but say somebody buys you a gift, you should sage it before you bring it into your home. I have never stood outside my house and saged anything. I'll sage stuff in my house, but because it's something that's been around them, now they're giving it to you. Now you're taking on what they had. That's why they say that you should be very careful and use a lot of discretion with who you sleep with. Because touching somebody and being close to somebody like that, you're going to pick up what they have. So yeah, and we live in a really shitty world. It's very easy to be on a low vibration. And most people, well, I don't want to say most people, but a lot of people are not doing the work that they should be doing. And yeah.
Cheers. That was kind of fun, though.
Cece, does anyone have a secret crush on me, and who? Yes, you got a Libra. You got choices too. There's more than just one person. There's a Leo here and a Pisces as well. So you have at least 3. There's probably more, but there's at least 3 that are showing up right now. And Anjali, reading for the month of August. Sun comes out in August. You may be got a home here, so the 4 of Wands could be, this is general, so it depends where it fits in your life. It could be an engagement, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating home. It could be, it's positive. It's positive and usually celebratory. Ace of Cups, you got some nice love coming in. You might be taking some time for rest, relaxation, recharging the batteries in August. You also may be getting ready to take a course or learn a new skill that would push your career forward. It also could be like on-the-job training if you got a new job or you got a promotion, but whatever it is, 8 of Pentacles is usually working hard, very focused, and very positive. Ida, love life in the month of August. got a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This person may be like around your life. So when you think about around your life, it might not be somebody who's like in your everyday life, but they may be like on the outskirts of it. Like could be somebody that you go to school with, or it could be somebody that works at the coffee shop that you go to. You know, somebody who's a familiar face, but you might not know them on such a personal level. It also looks like if you entertain that idea, it could be a soulmate relationship. It would be very transformative to your life. If you end up liking this person, it could be very passionate. I think this person comes forward probably in August because you got a wish here with the star card. So you put that wish out into the universe, this person may show up. And it may be, it could be a soulmate type relationship. Phantom, could I really make it as an actor or a model? 6, 7, 8. Okay, yes, you could. This is what I say to everyone that asks questions like this. First of all, you have transformation, so yes, there's room for growth, and you also have 1 ace, which is 33% chance, and you have justice, which is good karma. But I mean, like an actor or a model. First of all, I just watched this video. I think I spoke about it before. Morgan Freeman. I don't know. And his first name is Morgan. I don't know if I'm naming him wrong, but anyway, I watched an interview with him, and he said, you know, people always ask me what I would be doing if I wasn't an actor. And my answer to them is I would be acting. So he says, he's like, you know, maybe for a living I would be a taxi cab driver, or I might be a lawn maintenance guy, landscaper, but I would be acting. I'd be acting in the community play. I'd be acting wherever they would take me. That's what I would be doing. I would be acting. So if you want to be an actor, then you got to be an actor, you know. And that's what when that was my major in college, and my agent used to say, when they ask you what you want, you say you want to be a working actor. That's your answer. I want to be a working actor no matter what it is. And as far as modeling is concerned, people need models. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. I told you that story about my friend who was a photographer. When he used to tell me that a model was coming over, in my head, I thought, oh, Cindy Crawford's coming over. And then I looked at the pictures. And these people, not that they were ugly, they were just average, everyday people. They were not, Tyra Banks, which is who I was expecting. You know, I thought, oh, he's got models coming over. And I imagined Cindy Crawford and Tyra Banks were going to his apartment. And I looked at the pictures and I was like, okay, maybe not. Like they were just regular people. So yeah, of course you could be a model. It depends what it is that you're modeling for. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta say, from someone, I wasn't deep into that industry because life happened to me before I got really far into it. But as far as like a lot of that Hollywood kind of stuff and that kind of bullshit, I hate to say it, but I don't think any of it has to do with real talent. I think it has to do with a lot of other stuff that's very low vibration. Let me put it to you that way. So I would be careful with that kind of stuff. But as far as like being successful, like, like that's to me, like, what's success? If you could be acting every night and making a living at it, and you were doing it at the playhouse down the street, to me, that's successful. What's unsuccessful to me is somebody that takes a shitty job that they hate and they just do it because they don't want to try anything else and it's comfortable to stay there. That's unsuccessful to me. So you got to start somewhere. You never know where it could lead, but you got to start somewhere. Ida. Does Pedram think of me even though we aren't in contact with each other? Okay, let's see. Yes, he does. He does think of you. You do have somebody around you that's very negative. You got there's people around you, but there's definitely a Capricorn around you that's negative. You know what's bizarre about life in general? Like, you can do a reading, right? And like, I might have in my head that like Susie hates me, right? And like, that's just in my head. I know she wishes me evil. She hates my guts. But the cards could be saying something else. And it's unfortunate that sometimes the people that are nicest to us are the ones that want to give it to us the hardest. So sometimes, like somebody will just keep showing and you don't even think about that person because you don't think about it. But meanwhile, somebody's been jealous for years, or negative or nasty, or trying to send like evil eye, or making snide comments. Like, any of that negative shit, it's all low vibration, because we're all the same. Like, we really are. We're all the same. So if I am negative to you, I'm really being negative to me. If I'm wishing you harm, I'm wishing myself harm. So we all should be helping each other, because then we're all going to the next level, rather than tearing each other apart and bringing everybody down. But some people don't do that work, and they feel like it reminds me of like bratty little kids that they just want to throw a tantrum and get their way. And these people are all over the place, and a lot of times it's the people that are nicest to you that are like that. You got to be careful with these people. Jessica, what is my gift like spiritually? Spiritual gifts. Well, intuition comes up strong. It's funny, because intuition usually comes up for most people, and most people don't listen to their intuition. They don't trust it. I myself trust my intuition more for other people than I do in my own life, which is why I still see somebody. Because, and I speak to two different people, because I feel like when it comes to me, I can't separate my desires, my feelings from my intuition. So for you, you might want to focus on how you feel intuitively about other people that aren't that close to you. Like, it could be things like very simple, like if a coworker or somebody mentions something to you, like, for example, I worked with a girl once who got engaged, and from the minute she got engaged, I was like, she's not fucking marrying this guy. I'm like, it's just not happening for her. It just did not feel real to me. It felt very hollow, and she never married him. She married somebody else years later, but you might start to notice things like that. I wouldn't go around telling people things. Like, I would never have said anything, but it was just in my head. I was like, there's something that just seems very fake or very empty about that. So and I feel like because I wasn't that close to her, I could pick that up. You know what I mean? So you may notice that with your intuition. Things may not sit right with you, and listen to it, because you could even write them down, like keep them in a journal, and then as they start to come true, you'll still start to build a little bit more confidence in your own intuition. Yeah, and you may start to notice it gets stronger the more you do it, and you might not even realize how often you do it right now. I mean, because we do things like that. Like, we say it all the time. Hey, I have the feeling that this, right? But we just don't pay enough attention to it. But if something is really significant, do not disregard it. Write it down so that you remember it, because your intuition's coming in as strong. Anna, did Jay or somebody hack my Jay's Skype or Hangout account to talk to Mary? Did Jay contact through Skype? No, I only get a 33% chance that he did it. Let me see. Somebody hacked Jay's account to try to talk to Anna. I don't think so. I only get a 33% chance too that he was hacked. Did you see his, I don't know, do you have a phone number with Skype? I don't know. You do have a phone number, I think. Did you see the number come up? Very strange. 33% chance is pretty low. Roxana, Ishmael will get his little fortune this year. Okay. Yes, he will. Roxana, and he wants to invest. Is it a good idea? I only get a 33% chance that it's a good idea. I would be cautious or be careful of what he's going to invest in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's planning on investing in because 33% chance is kind of low. So just be careful it's not something super risky or it's not something that's fraudulent. Shan Mona, how is SB feeling about me now after we spoke to him? Feeling good. Feeling like they can breathe a sigh of relief. They're feeling mildly hurt. It's not a big deal. It's kind of moving into the past. And they feel like they've got good timing around the situation or that the powers that be are taking care of the situation. They think there's more to come. I think that whatever happened today was good. Or if it's not good today, it's going to be good. It's like it turns out for the better. Gemini, will Scorpio contact me again? Yes, you will hear from the Scorpio again. Ida, will Pedram express his feelings to me and when?
Okay, the code is Jake's birthday. Your grandson. Anyways, 0314. Oh, no, okay, calm down. I'll be right there. I will turn it off for you.
I didn't get any aces, so I can't say he's going to express feelings anytime soon. No, it may take a long time, but no, I don't think he's going to express feelings soon. Georgia, love reading. Oh, you just woke up? Did you just wake up? Your face looks like you were sleeping on it. Okay, so you got a couple of things happening. You have slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love, but there is success coming in. You also have a couple of people here. There's more than one person. You've got a Taurus, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leaving things that no longer serve you, leaving them in the past brings in choices. Feeling like life is starting to move forward. You also have a Virgo here. So you might have a couple of different people. You won't be bored. You're going to have a lot. Sarah, is she doing magic on him? I don't think so, no. Sweet boss, what he feels when he sees me today with my father, what is his action? He felt good today. Like a love interest, like you're gonna get your wish, and all 10 cups will be full, so you have happiness coming in. He may come forward and he may want to do something spontaneous with the Fool, something out of the blue, and it should make you feel well balanced. You should feel strong about the relationship. I think things move forward a little bit. He was happy today. It was good. Shan, will my job with OWN cause me to lose my real job? Okay, I'm only getting one ace, which would be a 33% chance it'll cause you to lose your job. I don't know why it would, but just because you asked the question makes me think that there is something there that makes you feel like it's dangerous. So I would just be careful for that reason. Most, like, for example, with yoga, I can teach wherever I want within a 10-mile radius. So I can't teach for the competition next door, but if I'm like so many miles away, I can teach there and I'm not in jeopardy. Like they won't tell me I can't work for them anymore. But if the studios are too close together, then they won't have that. Like you have a 10-mile radius. So I don't know if it's something like that. I mean, I would just make sure that your ass is covered as far as you're not doing anything wrong by being at both places. Now, when I worked like full time, and I had other jobs, they couldn't tell me I couldn't have other jobs. Like you can't tell somebody what they can do on their off hours. But if there is something where it's like a conflict of interest, that could be something. But I'm only saying 33% chance it's going to affect you. I just always rather be safe than sorry. Darlene. And I don't see the question yet, so let me, I don't want to lose my spot. Jessica, any messages from Spirit that I need to know? These Spirit messages. The Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams. You've got unexpected opportunities. And the Eight of Air. An illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. Siba. How did T feel after watching my TikTok video? Okay, I don't know what this video was of, but it comes up here as feeling grounded. You've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this would be grounded money. Grounded, down-to-earth, rich, lavish money. It also, well, no, it would be money and stability. Yeah, I don't know what the video was of, but that's what comes up. Darlene, is Kevin fighting with Cheryl? What's going on with them, and where do I stand with him now? I don't think he's fighting with her. Let me see. I don't know when the last time he spoke to him was, because it looks like there's a little bit of time and space here, distance. It also looks like you use your intuition. And there's burden around this situation. You might have to just give this situation a little bit of time. It doesn't look like you guys have been in contact, or there may be some time where you go through a period of time where there isn't much contact and things aren't moving forward so fast. It might take time. There may be time, distance, and space right now. I would give it a little bit of time. Ida, then what's going to happen between me and Pedro in the future? Did you guys recently have a fight? There's arguments here. If you've already had this fight, it moves into the past. If you haven't had it, you could have an argument. And then you may not be speaking for a little while, and then that moves into the past. And then moving forward, it looks like you get a little bit more respect out of him. And you may see justice around the situation. You could be spending time at your house with him. And there may be more opportunity for things to grow in the near future. But it wouldn't be right away. Maybe it's like, it's not happening immediately. There's going to be a little bit of time. I don't know if you've had that fight yet. Five of Wands is not that big of a deal. It's not like the Five of Swords is a worse argument. And then you could hang out again. I don't know what your relationship is right now or what it was in the past, but it looks like you might have to give it a little bit of time to go through this funky period before you reconnect with him. Jules, I'm very sick. What do I have? Is it dangerous? I can't tell you what you'll have. I don't know. If you're sick, you have to see a doctor. I can't answer that. I don't know. Yeah, I would go to a doctor. John, is Tilly the Taurus contact Nick the Sag, and if so, when? Okay, is Tilly the Taurus going to contact Nick? Yes, she will, and it could be within the next 2 weeks, or around the 2-week mark. Jules, what's going to happen in the future between me and Kay? Well, I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but it looks like you have a wish, so put that out into the universe and you should see some justice. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here between you and this person. It does look like there could be some business things that happen, or there could be some financial stuff. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is money coming in around this situation. You've got strength around the situation, but there's also an argument. Five of Swords is an argument or a fight. If this is somebody from your past and you haven't heard from them, they will be back. And happiness can come out over the situation, but it's going to take time. So like I said, I don't know what your relationship is with this person. If you guys are just friends, if you're co-workers, business associates, whatever. Whatever your goal is, you can reach. It's just going to take time. Georgia, what's next for me and RS? You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you with the Nine of Wands in reverse, but you could start a new journey with this person with the Fool, and it also, you could be very stable and grounded. It also looks like some peace comes in around the situation, but you might have to have a little bit of patience. He right now is holding himself back, but eventually you will get something to celebrate, or you'll be happy about something that goes on around this situation. The Ten of Cups, coming to a point in your life where you're going to feel like your happiness on all levels, so that's good. Just might have to, the kinks may need to be worked out. That's okay. Let me go back up to the top. We've got Mihak General Financial Reading. Okay, you may be feeling like there's worry around money. Five of Pentacles, Empress is in reverse, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, and the Death card is in reverse. So you may feel stuck, stagnant when it comes to money. It might be a little bit of a road when it comes to money. It may be a little bit up and down. It could be a little stagnant at points. And then the Sun is in reverse, which means eventually this nonsense straightens itself out. It's just going to take time. The Sun is positive even when it's in reverse, so I'm not real concerned with that. It's just that you got to get there, and it looks like you have some, it's a little bit like tumultuous. Four of Wands is upside down. Three of Pentacles, feeling uprooted, ungrounded, unnerved. It's going to be a little bit rough, but at a point, maybe around the end of the year, you turn the corner and it's not so bad. Things start to shift. Nav, what's coming in love for the first half of August? You may feel like you have some options. The world is at your feet in the month of August. Love cup is full. You may be prepared to entertain new ideas. You got a Libra coming in. You have success coming in, and you also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Samantha, what's coming in for me in August? Okay, it's coming in for me in August. Okay, you got choices coming in August. You have a love connection here with someone. If this person's not in your life yet, they should come in August. If they're in your life, your relationship with them can move forward quickly with the Knight of Pentacles. If there's nobody right now, you have a Leo coming in. So I would look out for a Leo. It also could be the person comes in when the Sun goes into Leo, and we're already in Leo. So you may meet somebody before August. Anyway, life can change for you for the better overnight, quickly. Perseverance takes you places. Paying off a loan or two, or bills that have been hanging over your head, paying it off, putting it in the past and forgetting about it. It's over, it's done with. Leaving in the past disappointment. Moving forward, you have a wish that comes true in the month of August. You feel like your life is moving forward nicely, and all 10 cups feel like they're full. So the 10 cups being full is like being happy in all areas of your life, not just your love life, not just your school life or your work life or your family life, but everything feels abundant in the month of August. All right, let me go back up to the top. Fia, I was careless last week with Linford. Is there a chance that I may be pregnant? Okay, let's see.
You want me to drive all the way to Sherman Oaks to check on your mother who assured me was clean and sober? What's that? That is the TV that I am watching. The baby channel.
Okay, so you have a 70% chance. I would take a test. Because why not? It's better find out sooner than later. But you know, the thing is that once again, there's no timing in the spirit world. So you could be getting pregnant next January, and it could show that, you know, there's pregnancy coming in. It might not be this time. So I would, just because it's kind of high at 70%, take a test and see if you can find out sooner rather than later.
So we agreed. We would never speak of this again.
Um,
Depends on you, doesn't it?
people are fake. Yes, I don't know where. Listen, everybody wears masks. We have to get through life. You know, like you can't go to work. Although I used to sometimes, as miserable as we are. Although I've been through um, some pretty miserable phases and gone to work like that. But people are fake because it's survival. But it depends like what the level of fake is. But I would be careful with fake people. I would be careful with liars, control freaks, that kind of stuff. It's all going to bring you down. I mean, it doesn't mean like like for me, I'm not a liar, but sometimes like I don't get into the nitty gritty that goes on in my life all the time, just because I don't feel like I have to. You know, it's not your business, not you, but like people at work or whatever, and not so much these days because yoga's different. But like when you're working with people and you're there with them all day, and like you hear the ins and outs of everybody's life, like I never really, I mean, I talked, but I didn't always get into all the details because I just don't want to. I don't know. But yeah, you have to be careful because people are fake, and then not only that, but people sometimes will use what you tell them and turn it against you or whatever. Just have to be very careful with who you trust. Ty Queen, should I talk to Trio? Yeah. It comes up 70% chance with aces, but the Four of Wands is also positive, so I would say yeah. T-Vet, general for me and James. Got some strength around this situation and use your intuition. You may have something to celebrate, and things could get pretty good. Get the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful when that card shows up if you don't want children. The world is at your feet. I don't know what your relationship is with him right now, but there could be room for growth. There also could be room for some passion coming in. Let me go back up to the top. Wait a minute. Anna, this guy, or did someone hack Jay's Hangout and Skype account? This guy sent me a note, but when I went to check it out, it was linked to Jay's, so I thought that it was hacked. It's interesting though, because it didn't show that he tried to call you, and it didn't show that it was hacked. That's very strange, but I don't really know much about how those accounts work. Let me ask again. Was Jay's accounts hacked? No, I'm only getting 33% chance that his accounts were hacked. That's very low for him to get hacked. I don't know. It's very odd. Samra G, I want to know if my ex loves me and will he reconcile with me when? Okay. Is there reconciliation coming in? You got a 33% chance that you guys are going to reconcile. It's going to take time. It may not be for about another 5 months. So you might have to wait it out a little bit before the reconciliation comes in. Little Virgo, how will the Cancer feel if I ask him to hang out? Okay, let's see. How will the Cancer feel? Good. Good. Hard work and justice come up. I think you guys will hang out again. Cinnamon, will I have an unexpected pregnancy before this year is over with Jamel? I get a 33% chance. It could be towards the end of the year. I would be careful if you don't want children. Stephanie, T's thoughts of me. He's still feeling hurt from this situation here. Feels a little unlucky. It's almost like he doesn't understand how things got so bad. Like, that's what comes up. He feels like, I don't understand how this happened. And he feels that either the situation went out of balance or that you could be a little bit out of balance. And he feels like there may be sharp energy around the situation. And it's a shame because like for him, like he feels like it's a shame because I thought we connected. Like he's like, I feel like it was stable. I feel like we had something. I feel like there was more to come, the Judgment card. Like this wasn't done yet. He feels like, I don't want to know if he's I don't know if he's angry, but he's like, it's like he feels hurt over the situation. He feels like I don't know how this happened. But the Knight of Cups is in reverse, so I don't know. With Knight of Cups in reverse, it's almost like I'm gonna just leave it alone, or I just can't do this. Like I don't have enough interest anymore to go back to this because things are messy. Or if that hasn't happened yet, that's how he should be feeling moving forward. He has a lot of respect for you with the Six of Pentacles. And he definitely felt a nice connection to you, but now he feels like, I don't know what happened. Like, that's just like how he feels. Like, I don't understand how things got like this.
So what's new? How's your girlfriend?
Are you snoring over there, Dylan?
Sorry, I'm just curious.
Phantom, how does E feel about me? She's a Virgo. Ah, here's the Virgo. First card that shows up. She thinks that you're lucky, happy, attractive, intuitive, mysterious, grounded, down to earth, kind, strong, creative, Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Doesn't get better than that. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Missy Williams. What are SH's current feelings about me? We're in separation. Okay. Oh, I skipped a bunch of people? Okay, I'll go back up. Okay, SH feels like things can change for the two of you quickly overnight. They also feel like there's a little bit of regret around the situation and they're feeling a little anxious. This person thinks that you're very strong, intuitive, a little bit passionate and kind of fiery. They think that you're attractive, grounded, down to earth, well balanced, I think that they're going to be looking to straighten the situation out between the two of you soon. And I skipped a few people. Let me go back up. I did that one. Stephanie, will Herman approach me, and if so, when? Okay, Herman. Oh yeah, he definitely will. It could be soon. 9 of clubs. So the clubs would definitely be before the summer ends. The latest I would say would be September, but while we're still in summer, so before September 21st. And it could be as soon as today with the clubs. It also could be like August 9th. Estefania, will Bobby give me a birthday gift? I get a 33% chance of yes, so I can't swear he's going to give you a gift, but he might do something nice for you on your birthday. Hey, what's going on over there, lady? You making a racket? All right, did I miss anybody else's super chats? Queen A, I walked away and from said, and may I know if things are over? Well, this is up to you. If you walked away from him, you're making the decision for things to be over, well, then you're calling the shots, and yes, they will be over. If you walked away from him because you're expecting him to come chasing after you, I wouldn't do things like that. I would suggest not to do that. All right, I get a 70% chance things are over, but this is, I don't understand why people do that. If you want things to be over and you walk away from someone, you shut the door, that's it, it's over, you make that decision. If you walk away from someone in hopes that they're gonna come racing in on a white horse and pounding down your door, to me, it's just not the way. This is why relationships don't work. If you told somebody to get lost, I'm leaving, you have to mean it. If you don't mean it, then I wouldn't do that. I would talk out the situation and come to some kind of an understanding, because like you're putting out into the universe, I'm leaving this behind, it's not working for me. But if you're asking me if things are over, then that to me is that you don't want things to be over. So then why did you walk away from it? You can't, like, it's a form of manipulation to try to tell someone, no, I don't want to be with you anymore, but really hope that they're going to come back to you. Because why? I don't know why people do it. Are you looking because you want them to work really hard and prove their love to you? They're not going to do that. Nobody can read your mind and know what you want them to do. Like if somebody told me to get lost, that would be it. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm gone. That's it. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to come looking for you. You told me that you don't want to be with me. So I don't, like, I think that there's got to be a huge lesson because so many people do this. I blocked him. Is he going to call me? Well, no. I mean, I wouldn't, if somebody blocked me, I wouldn't call them. I wouldn't try to get in touch with them. I would be like, well, fuck you. So I don't know. I don't know why people do one thing but want something else. Because if you're not aligning your actions to what you want, then your energy is all over the place and you're not being focused on what it is that you want. You know, you're doing one thing and saying another. I am at Ashley. How does Julian feel about the message I sent him? All right, I don't know what you said, but it could turn out pretty good. It's like laying down the law, setting up boundaries, brings in new love or love interest. And good fortune is around the situation. So he must feel good about the situation, or he's going to be feeling good about it, if not yet. You know, sometimes it might take a day or so for things to change. Phantom. Would E and I work as a couple? I'm air, she's earth. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. There's so much more that goes into charts than just that. I think that one of the strongest connections that you can have is the sun-moon opposition, rather than, like, who cares what your sign, like, I'm a Pisces, but I have 7 planets in air signs, which makes me much more of an air sign than a water sign. So yeah, your chart goes so much deeper than just your sun sign, and hers too. So for example, you're an air sign. So let's say you're a Gemini, right? And let's say that she's a Taurus. Like, my brother is a Gemini who's got a bunch of planets in Taurus. So if she was a Taurus that has a lot of planets in Gemini, or vice versa, you guys could really click. Or if you're a Gemini and her moon is Sagittarius, the Sagittarius Gemini connection, like, that could be a really great connection. So don't worry about that. Yeah, you guys could work. You definitely could work. Listen, you got to get the birth time out of these people. Let me tell you, if I have an interest in somebody, or if I don't like somebody, I get the birth time. Because I'm like, I got to see their chart. I got to know why I don't like them. Like, this person's driving me fucking nuts. Let me see. And I'll just, like, make up a conversation. Or I'll talk about my own chart, and then people usually get interested. The bad thing is that if the birth time is not on the person's birth certificate, that's bad. But nowadays, the birth time is accurate because we got digital. You know, when I was born, who knows how off it was. But when Avery was born, the clock was right there and I could see it. And I was like, 11:35, 11:35. Stephanie. How will things be with Herman? He's much older than me. He's 28. I'm 28 and he's 42. Yeah, age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Let's see. The only time I think age is an issue, really, is when the woman is older and the guy is younger and they want to have children. But even then, I don't think it's an issue because you can adopt, you can artificially inseminate. You know, like, that's the only time that I would think that there could be an issue when it comes to age. I think things would be good. You have a wish, put that out into the universe, feeling like you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. You may do better with someone who's a little bit more mature. There's strength around the situation. You may do well with somebody who's a little bit older. The only time, like I said, you know, like, if the woman is like 53 and the guy is like 30 and he wants kids, that could be an issue. But otherwise, I don't think that age matters. You, like, within reason, you know, obviously within reason. I don't think age is. I dated someone who was a lot younger than me for a while. My mom did too once. When she first got divorced, I think that she may have been about 42 and he was about 28. Yeah, that's fine. Zara, yeah, you could close them. Thank you. You know, so there's no rhyme or reason to the way people click. And sometimes, like, especially if you're someone who's got like a Venus in Capricorn, you might do better with an older person or a more mature person. Jessica, Sag's current thoughts about me. Thinks that you're happy, you have a funny personality, thinks that you're attractive, kind, peaceful, grounded, down to earth, serene, humble, happy, attractive comes up again, and passionate. Let me just do this one for Gifted Angel because I've seen it and I haven't gotten to it in the last couple of days. Does Jacob still like me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Please sign in. Take a flyer. There's juice and cookies in the kitchen. Thank you.
Island Girl. I know this is personal, but I would like to know, will the contraceptive pill work for me after messing around with my ex, and will I be okay? Okay, is Island Girl pregnant? I don't think you gotta worry about it. It comes up very low. There's a low chance that you're pregnant. I wouldn't worry about it. Nope, if you took that contraceptive pill or whatever it is, I think you should be okay. Anna, how the Scorpio felt after I didn't respond to the DM.
Please sign in. There's juice and cookies in the kitchen. Okay. We need to talk about your kid and my feelings, Howard.
Well, felt a little bit like there's a long road ahead of him, and he felt a little bit weak, a little bit hurt, and a little bit unsuccessful. Stephanie, what did Herman feel or think of me the last time we spoke?
Nothing sells a multi-million-dollar home more than a 15-year-old boy with greasy hair and BO.
Well, he's a little bit undecided. He may not think that you're into him, but excuse me, he thinks that you're creative, balanced, nice, intuitive, attractive. And he thinks that you guys could have a connection, but I think he may be second guessing as to whether or not you would be into him at this point. He thinks he thinks you're a nice person. The King of Cups, that's like feeling like warm, easy to get along with, caring. New me. What is DB hoping to get out of our connection? Okay, he doesn't know, but he feels like he wants to explore it and he wants to see where things can go. On one hand, he feels like things can move forward quickly or change quickly for the better, and he's going to use his intuition. On the other hand, he's just not sure, or he might be a little skeptical. But I think that you got justice around the situation. I think you're going to explore the situation a little bit more. Lori, does Tana still love me? He's a Virgo and I'm a Libra. Is there love between Tana and Lori? Yeah, there's still love here. There's still love here.
They say you should wait 30 minutes to swim after you eat. Nobody said anything about slurping all these $1 floats. Seems like a great opportunity to slurp and splash.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend, his mom was like, I want to say she was 11 or 12 years older than her husband, and she had been married before, and she had like 4 kids before, and then there was like a huge space. Like she got married really young, had kids really young. Then there was a huge space where she was divorced, and then she got remarried and she had 3 more sons. So my boyfriend was the youngest. He had like nieces and nephews that were older than him. But you know what? Like that's just how her life went. Like she had one life really young. Like she got married like in her teens, had 4 children. They grew up. She was divorced for a long time. She got remarried and had 3 more kids. It just interesting that that's just how some people's lives are different. But she was a lot of years older than him, because I remember my boyfriend was saying that at first. Now we're talking like this is when they met in the 70s, right? It was a long time ago, right? Or the 80s. It was a long time ago. Where like nowadays, like nobody thinks twice, but that they're like his father, that family was a little skeptical because she was so much older, for the time. But and she had kids and everything, but whatever. Listen, life is too short to be unhappy, and if you're happy, who gives a shit?
Only pay for what you need.
We're gonna try something different today.
Did I finish? Oh no, I got Sue. How will my application cycle go this year? You're gonna feel relieved. It's gonna go well. You're gonna feel relieved. You got some good luck around it. Use your intuition, but you got some good karma too around it. It should go well. Perseverance gets you places, and you have a lot of strength. You're gonna make it through just fine. Sarah, love reading for the month of August. Avery, what are you doing over there? Rolling around? I'm sweating. Maybe we'll go out for a walk and then I'll take a shower. Okay, you got a lot of stuff happening. So first of all, you got a Libra here who isn't going to give up. You have a Pisces here. You got a Cancer here. You got an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're going to be feeling like you have a wish, put that out into the universe, and you're going to be very undecided in the month of August as to what you want to do or who you want to go with. I would keep your options open until you decide. You don't have to rush into anything. Mel, does the Pisces have ill feelings towards me after walking away from him? No, I actually think he blames himself. He doesn't have ill feelings for you. No, he kind of blames himself. Yeah. Fatal. Now where the hell did it go? When Derek was having sex with was he thinking about me while he was doing?
So, I guess you owe me an apology.
I get a 33% chance he was thinking of you. I think I finished the moderators, right? Was there somebody else new here that I didn't get to? Cynthia Brito. Okay, let me see if I could find. Cynthia, can you post your question quick? Oh, here we go. Does my baby's father like me? Will we ever be together? Can you see anything in my love life? And will my life get better with my job money? Is my baby's father into someone else? Okay, there's a whole bunch of questions here. I can't answer all of these. I'll ask if your relationship with the baby's father is going to get better. Okay, will my relationship with the baby's father get better in the next couple of months? You got a 70% chance things will be improving over the next couple of months. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which means that the issue is that he doesn't have respect for you, or he doesn't show you respect. So I'm not sure what's gone on between the two of you, but in order to be respected, you have to kind of demand it. So my fear around this is that you may kind of let him get away with whatever he gets away with. Stand up for yourself a little bit more. I think you'll get a little more respect out of him. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. I will be on tonight. I'll be back on at 9:30. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good afternoon, and I will see you guys in a little while. Okay? Bye-bye. Thanks, guys.